And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We've just defeated the last Kraken. Not that it was particularly evil or anything, but it was just a magical creature that was supposed to defend the Signet Sphere. Unfortunately, Zeke happened. Possessed it, and it attacked us. Unfortunately for it, though, it's water based, and we have dart. Don't know what really else happens there except dart wins. Got a pretty hammer out of it. That is a weapon for Meru, so good for her. But if the Kraken was defending the Signet Sphere, actually attacked it, what happens now? Danger sounds like a big thing. So Moot is going berserk as well. So the two magics are conflicting. Oh, not only that, it's the power of the Dragoons also in the mix. There's a lot of magic in this room right now, including the Kraken we just defeated, Zeke's manipulations, Savan, the Dragoons, Moot, the Signet Sphere. Yeah, catastrophic failure usually ends in the explosion. What about yourself, Savan? Next city. The Signet Sphere of Aglis is now being destroyed. There is no way of stopping it. Catastrophic failure is happening. Everything's conflicting. There's enough magic in that room to easily bust it apart. No moon object required, not even remotely. Your body may vanish, but your heart will remain. It will give you wings to fly the sky to the everlasting moon where Zeke is heading. Maybe we can still stop it, but this first one didn't really work out too well. Well, those are words never said. One question. If the magic is... If Savan was the person that was holding the magic of this place intact, what happens when he's gone? Just wondering, because I think that's a legitimate question right now. Guess we should go back. Not sure what can really be done now, or where to go. We're sort of trapped here, aren't we? The sea was closed. He said something about wings, but we're still under the water. Maybe the sea opened up for us. Maybe that's the case. Let's head back then. Buckle, why are you on the ground? Yeah, Savan is pretty much the source of all the magic in this place. The magical creatures sort of rely on him being alive, which raises a lot of ethical questions, really. If they were just alive on Savan's will, to be perfectly honest. But without Savan here, this place, the creatures here, they can't live either. Good question. But Buckle's just telling you to stop being annoying and be quiet. Sounds good. Night night. Now I've got to remember the way back. I think it's the one to the right. Was that 24,000 exactly? Wow. Okay. That was 24,000 exactly. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, let's go. So if Buckle's down, that sort of says to me that this is happening as well. The cow's time is stopping. Can't even roll anymore. And Spino also can't keep going. Something we must see. Okay. Zeke. Did you just break... You did just break the moon mirror. But then again, do you need it? After all, the signet sphere here isn't exactly intact anymore. It was destroyed by a set of magics much more powerful. So, not required. Xenobartos. So now we know where we're going. And now we know why Zeke hasn't come here in person. He's gone for 2 Signet Spheres at once, using his magic to take over the last Kraken here, while he does things in Xenobartos. Teleport device. That's our way through. Okay. So we've got to keep going backwards. We came through this way once, now we just got to go back. There's still 2 magical creatures we haven't seen. Wonder what they're going to do. Wonder what they're going to do. What they're going to say. It's this one. Yeah. Oh, rough. You made it a little bit, and that's a lot more than what others did. You have. Thank you for your work on the... forgotten the name of it. Of all the things, I shouldn't be forgetting this name. The psychedelic bomb. That's it. It worked out well. Yeah, but makes you wonder why there couldn't have been a thing by Savan to let them keep sort of living on when he was gone. Yeah, they were built for a purpose, but couldn't they be more than that? One last little bit here, and then we're heading out. Oh, free healing fog. Sure, I'll take it. It's not that one, it's this one. Oh wow, that was a quick fight. Looks like the enemies, without the magic being around, enemies are getting in a bit quicker. That doesn't mean anything to do with the encounter rate, but that doesn't have anything to do with the encounter rate really, but it's nice to think that way. I mean, look, that went from yellow to red almost instantly. Okay, we could go this way, but our destination is in here. Shiny. A little bit more maintained than the one over there. Yeah, that one over there wasn't sort of in any good condition, and only really the elder, the ancestor, could do it, and his magic wasn't good enough, really. This one, I think, is a little bit better. Well, you just saw it, Ashel. The magical creatures here were all life generated by magic, and, well, sustained by it as well, it seems. And that's the one problem they all had. They were just born to do the one thing. Savan, for all of his observations and all the years he's lived, was very, very narrow-minded. And that's true as well. That's going to be tough. We know that Zega's already there. We don't know if it actually still is intact. I guess we just have to hope. Off to Xenobartos. And another teleport room. Well, it does go from teleport room to teleport room. This one looks a little bit duller. So, Little City Xenobartos looks a little bit more run down than Aglis, but that's not really a surprise, is it? What was it they said? This place is broken. Where the legislation and administration of the world was carried out in ancient Winglies, in the ancient time of the ancient Winglies. Don't think you can learn anything from such a mess. Well, let's go in and see. Hello to you. Xenobartos is under martial law. Okay. Nah, we're okay. Yeah, the place is still alive, but is it functioning correctly? Take shelter in Cadessa. Well, good luck with that, because that's already dead in the water as well. And off you go. Yeah, looks like it. No heart, just just doing what it's programmed to do. And it's just like Zeke. How do you figure that, Rose? Hello? Kaloon. I'll be your wings. Yes. Savan's heart to become your wing, to become our wings that will fly us in the skies. Savan's last magical creature, one that is still around and carrying on his wishes. Its purpose? Our transportation, actually. We can pretty much go anywhere on the world of Kaloon. And I will be utilizing him very, very shortly. But first, we need to do some things here. The law prohibits humans from going to the Signet Sphere. Thus, this flying disc cannot be used. Wingley Code Article 703. I need to write that down because reasons. The law prohibits non-Wingleys from going to the Signet Sphere. You are. No Wow, rude. Also, that is true. So, if he's stuck there, stuck not being able to go there, maybe we've got a bit of a chance to catch up with him. Visitation allowed only to the Legislation Centre, the Law Factory and the Law Launcher. The Great Court, the residential area, the Power Room are all off limits. Not from here, we already know that, Dart. Determine the destination. We can pretty much go to any of these. The thing about this place is we've just got three digits related to a law. That law can be changed. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to change the law and go to the Signet Sphere. Not exactly straight up though, because to do that you have to first change the law, go and get it approved, and then get it spread to the entire world, to the entire city. Yeah. When the amended Code Article 339, usage of by non-Wingleys of shops is not prohibited. We could change this law to make it prohibited. I don't see why you would want to. Alright, great axe. Yes, I'll take one of those, please. Gladius, I don't need one. And then, well, we've got these. The Red Dragoon armor nullifies damage from fire-based attacks. This isn't the best armor the armor of legend is supposedly, but this comes in a very close second. Well, I say close second, it's nowhere near close, but yeah, these are all tailored to their Dragoon, and so the red armor is only for Dark, the Jade is only for Albert, Dark is only for Rose, the blue is only for Meru. And actually the rainbow one was actually a little bit better. Didn't realise that. Wow, this is such a big upgrade. Not for you, but you've got some pretty decent armor. But for everyone else, yeah. I am going to be equipping it though. And even on Meru, at least for the moment. Other items here you don't really need to worry about. They are items that you could use for the boss here because they do use those status effects, but not really necessary. Anything here really? Not particularly. Right, so I've got 3 healing fogs, 4 healing rains, 3 healing breezes. Don't need the Sun Rhapsody. The Moon Serenade. I don't need more than 2 Moon Serenades. Don't need the Body Purifier. Well, probably could actually use that, but nah. I think we're good. So I've got 20,000. I need a bit more than that. We're going back to the teleporting device. Because now that I've bought that armor, it's time to go and do stuff. Not here. There are enemy encounters on this particular screen. I think this is actually the only screen that you do get encounters on. There might be 1 or 2 others, but this is the main one. But we want to use our wings. Kaloon, you're going to take... Oh, Kulon, you're going to take us places. Which places? Well, you have access to pretty much any city you want to go to. The one I want to go to is Lohan. Why do I want to go to Lohan? Well, one big reason, actually. Because there's an item here that, well, yeah, there is an item here that I want. I'm not sure I need. It's not in there. And I'm going to try to do things without it. But it may very well be needed for a certain thing that's coming up. the weapon shop. I need 30,000 gold. I don't need 2 ultimate war gods, so one of those is going. I'm going to keep one more, but I shouldn't need that either. Don't need the war gods called in. Don't need 2 sapphire pins. Do I really need the protection, status protection things? Not really. So let's. Yeah, I'm just going to sell a few things and be back when I've got 30,000. Okay, so 33,120. I've still got things I can sell. I did sell the other Ultimate World God because I shouldn't be using it at this point. Yeah, pretty much I shouldn't be. I've got all my things maxed except for Dart and Meru. Their ones will come along in time. But the thing I'm here for is 3 Legend Casks. Not equipping them just yet. But I do want 3. I'm going to be trying to do the thing I want to do without them first and see how badly I die. I might not die at all. That's quite possible. I might have enough to do it in because I do know how to win that fight. But backup strategies are good. Still there, are you? Well, maybe if you went over and talked to her, you would understand why she liked you so much. You remind her of old friends. Next up, I believe I want to go to Lara, or is it Leningrad? Probably both. Pressing square brings up Kulon. So yeah, you have access to him wherever now. Yeah, off to Lara. I would like to know if there's an item that's been made available here. So off to the shops. I'm not actually sure where this particular item shows up, but I think it's here. It might not be here, it might be a bit later, but okay, so it isn't here. Okay, that's good to know. I think I'm going to go searching around the shops just a little bit because I would like to see if I can find that particular item because they are really nice. Basically, they're lesser versions of the bandits and dancers shoes, They give 10 agility instead of 20, but anyone can use them. After that, we're going to go now fight a few optionals. We've got to go and help Shirley, remember. The Dragoon's stuck in Velweb. And then something else. So, next time, I'll be meeting you in Velweb. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.